Welcome back to Half A Hot Rods. This week we're going to have to work on Betty White, the 8.1 3/4 ton Silverado, because it's basically the support vehicle for everything else we've got around here. And it's got some terrible clunking in the front end and just a little bit of uneven tire wear. Yeah, it's, not terrible. No, it's pretty bad. And it pulls pretty hard to the right. This side isn't quite as bad, but it's getting to the point where we're going to have to put some tires on it. That left front really shouldn't be on the road, so we've been avoiding driving it just because of that and the terrible clunking. I looked at it last week on my days off and determined that we had 2 loose ball joints, lowers, and an inner tie rod, I think. Keep moving my whiteboard around and now I can't find it. There it is. Right inner tie rod and both lower ball joints. So I'm going to replace both of those, and then all 3 of those, because math. And hopefully I'm going to knock this all out this afternoon. It's Wednesday, about 11 o'clock. A couple other things I got to do today, but I want to get this truck done today so I can get it to the alignment shop tomorrow so it can be back in action before the weekend. Hound dog, you ready? You ready, hound dog? He's just going to lay there like a lump. Anyway, let's get rolling. Alright, so the lower ball joint's right down in here. And what I'm going to do is I've jacked it up by the control arm so that it's like the truck's still got weight on it going down the road. I put my pry bar under the tire, and I'm just going to move it up and down and watch for how much movement is in that. And also in this case, it's bad enough we can listen to it. Let's have a check for a bad ball joint. Alright, well, I've confirmed that I have to do what I didn't want to do and remove the spindle, which isn't a huge deal. I can do it, I just didn't want to. I was being lazy. So, here we go with that. Good news is we can leave the shock and the sway bar link in the way, because we'll move enough other stuff out of the way to get it done. So, let's just get crack-a-lackin' here. I mean, come on. Going the right way. I can't get it off there. Yeah. Lefty loosey. What's the torque spec on that? 10,000 foot-pounds. Time for the bigger bar. Does that really need to be that tight? And then it just goes like, oh yeah, okay, that's what you wanted? Trying not to kink this brake line while we're doing it. And on a lesser truck, I'd just hang this off a bungee cord, but I don't think a bungee cord is going to hold this hog. Oh yeah, that's mucho better. Watch it. Alright. Upper ball joint. Gotta get the axle nut out of there. Ouch! Pinched me. Oh, hold on. That was the rotor, not you. Alright. Let's get this guy off. I think we just get behind that with a screw stick. And we get the nut off the CV axle. So this is the axle nut. And this is I have a 33 and a 36 millimeter socket. 33 was too small. 36 isn't right either. but it was close enough to get it off there. You can see the marks on that nut. That's what it looks like when you use the wrong size socket and you're on the verge of rounding it off. So I may have to go get the right socket while I'm out today to put them back on. I think we're about ready to pull the stuff out of the ball joints. Actually, we may just give that axle a couple whacks while everything's held solid. Oh, it's loose. I figured it was going to be seized up because of the rust in there. It is not. Cool. Cotter pins are the bane of my existence. Something that should be so simple is usually such a pain in the butt. Let's get this upper loose. Just gonna come loose and it's gonna behave itself. Because it wasn't that long ago I replaced it, so it shouldn't fight me. Shouldn't need to be like that. We put our extra set of hands on here to help hold it. Oh yeah. Now in theory, we give that a couple of whacks and it should break loose. In theory. I don't want to get in there with a pickle fork because pickle forks like to mess stuff up. And I don't want to replace that upper ball joint again. There she goes. Right now I think the only thing holding that is a cheap Harbor Freight strap and dumb luck. Oh, the shock and the sway bar are still attached too. I guess it wasn't going too far. And we're going to do this just like we do with a coil spring and let the tension from the torsion bar kind of work for us. Let it down and give the knuckle a couple of good whacks. Oh, we can use a pickle fork on this because we're replacing that ball joint. That's what we'll do. Because we don't care if it ruins the boot because we're putting a new one on. So we'll get the pickle fork and just beat the, out of it. You're making a mess with the grease. I know that. Let's go! Time for a bigger hammer. Just mushrooming the crap out of the end of this pickle fork. That really should have let go. Pickle fork is through the other side, but it still don't want to pop. Look at that. The problem is now I don't know if I can get it back out of there. I mean, she's buried. Oh, yeah, let's hit the jack stand out from under it. We got her jammed all the way up in there now. Can't even turn this because it's bound up. I'll just use a pickle fork. That'll be easier. Why won't you let go? I took the nut off, right? Yeah? Why are you like this? Okay, after an hour of beating and banging and cussing and maybe a thrown tool or two, went in, ate some lunch, watched the video again of somebody else doing it. I may have a solution. It might be kind of simple. It may make me look pretty stupid, but we're going to give it a go and get back at it here and see if we can get this thing figured out. So I went and watched that same video again, and that guy, once he got the top loose, it looked like he had the bottom driven in as far as I do. He got the axle out of the way, and that allowed the control arm to move up. I don't think that control arm's hitting the axle. Doesn't look like it. We're going to get the axle out of the way and see if that helps. That guy just pulled his right out of there.
Four years later.
Holy crap, I think it finally went. Oh, there it is. Now that the easy part's done, that guy just swung this up out of the way. Just swung it up out of the way. Almost lost my cool there.
Almost lost my cool there.
Now what do you think the odds are that my ball joint press is going to just knock that right out? Slim to none. I wonder if I can just drive that out with the air hammer. Probably better stop trying that. Get the right tool. I'm sure these will pop right out. Everything's gonna be fine. Sure don't look like it's moving. Why would it? I mean, the easy part wasn't easy. Why would the hard part be easy? This is stupid. I can't wait to do the other side. Ooh, there it moved. Oh yeah, all kinds of sloppy. That's the new one. I can't move it. Okay, those both measure the same. So now I think we'll just clean this up a little more, and then we'll try and press that back in, see how she goes. Why does that seem crooked? Oh yeah, that's That's it. That's what it does. That's what it do, how it go. I figured it out.
What?
So we'll put our grease zerk facing the inside. And then we make sure that's going straight. Well, it's already started, isn't it? It does not appear to be straight. Yay, new problem! Oh yeah, that's great. That's not even close to straight, is it? Started sucking it up in there though. Can we tap it straight? I don't feel like that's the right thing to do. I don't know how you're supposed to get this sucker straight when it's... There ain't nothing straight on here. So this goes down here. This goes down there. This goes over this. Well, that's not going to hold it straight. That thing's way out of whack. Why is nothing I need ever close by? Like I got 3 pry bars over here. None of them are anywhere near me. That thing started going crooked. So how do we combat that when we can't see it going in there? How on earth are you supposed to... And everything's moving. Oh, no, you're gonna... That's great. Well, can't do that. There's got to be a better way to do this. Well, that ain't it. Okay, where'd the... Everything wants to fall over. Nothing wants to stay still. Can't see where anything is. This is so much fun. What a great hobby. Everybody should do this. All I need is 3 more hands and this will be perfect. Of course, now I don't know where the grease zerk is. Can we just lay down here and watch this to make sure it doesn't go cockeyed? Is that how this goes? As we pull it very slowly, even though it takes a ton of force. I'm so glad every part of this moves, because that makes it so much easier to deal with. This is dumb. Okay, so the lower ball joint is back in. Pressed in, squished as far as I can squitch it. So now we're going to clean that guy up. Real good like, and then yeah, hopefully put it back together. Catch is, I gotta clean up and go do other things in about 25 minutes. Whole job's definitely not getting done today. I don't believe I'll have this back together enough to roll it out of the shop so we can do something else tonight. So yeah, that's where we're gonna be. Here we go. Alright, we're absolutely all the way out of time for today. I'm now 15 minutes late from when I planned on quitting, and I gotta go do other stuff, and we'll come back to this. But I think this side is pretty much done. We just gotta put the wheel back on it. Hound dog, do you hope today goes smoother than yesterday? Huh? You think today's gonna go better?
I hope so. You yelled a lot yesterday.
Okay, so watch this right here. You're going to see that it's loosey-goosey. No bueno.
No, I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
That's the inner tie rod. See this sloppy right here? Dunk, 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 dunk. That's no bueno. No bueno para caca. So we're going to do that too, in addition to the ball joint. I love to give the girls a whirl to the music of an old jukebox. When my money's all gone, I'm on the telephone singing, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? That's for you, Jorge. You think that's hot? I'm just kidding, I'm not touching that.
Oh, that little guy. I wouldn't worry about that little guy.
Smokey the Bear says only you can prevent forest fires.
Well, I've been beating on this and heating it and burning it, and I've started 2 active fires, and well, I think the solution might be to do suspension work the way I do exhaust work with my little friend. I don't know if it's going to create another problem, but it might fix this problem, so here we go. Will it just break now? Man, that would be cool. Let's just get another wrong tool for the job. I think the ball joint's trying to come out of the control arm. It is not trying to come out of the spindle. Break? Sure did. Oh, it's about time. Look at that. You apply good force, you can get it out. Okay, we're back for day 3, which isn't really 3 full days, but it feels like 3 full days. And today I've got help. Kind of. We got to figure out how to get this inner tie rod off. The only wrench I have that'll fit it is this guy. And I don't have enough guts to spin it with just that guy.
You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
So we're going to try and make this cheater pipe fit it. Oh yeah, that should work.
Should.
Here's going to be the problem.
I don't have any room to move that thing.
Yeah. Can't get my cheater pipe on it. Alright, I have a new solution.
Get a hammer.
Counterclockwise, right? Is that the wrong way?
That's the wrong way, Dad. Get a ratchet strap to the bumper.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Torch work and...
Yeah, this light is definitely dead.
You think?
Yeah, you shouldn't have left it out.
I learned it by watching you.
Okay, I've got it.
I don't know if this little ratchet strap's gonna get it done. It's probably got thread locker on it too.
Gnarly. You're gonna have to hand me that light. I can't even see if it's turning or not. Oh, I think it just turned.
Something just moved. Now we'll take it over there and do it on the bench so we get the... Probably should have sprayed that 2 days ago when I started. What are you doing?
Marking where it needs to go in.
We'll just count the number of turns.
I feel like this is more reliable. What are you doing?
Makes it easier to count the number of turns.
Okay.
Which way do you think that jam nut goes?
What?
Which way does that jam nut go?
Oh, this turns as a whole. This is not a jam nut.
What?
That's welded to this part of the tie rod.
No.
Yes. $1?
No, that's a jam nut.
I don't think it's part of the tie rod.
No, it's a jam
Oh,
nut.
it's not. It's a jam nut. You owe me $1. You gotta hold this too. Let me go get a.
Here, catch!
No, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
No, it's welded. That's part of it. You owe me $1.
Very nice, Dad.
I'm not a very nice person, Maverick. What are you doing?
The whole thing's gonna want to spin.
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
Which way does it go, though? This way or that way?
It has to go. It has to. No, don't do it that way.
It goes this way, just like I said it would. Whoa! We gotta start counting. Don't get carried away there.
Alright, ready? You're counting, I'm not. I've decided.
Hold on, let's put another mark up there so I can see it when you're in the way.
I might be able to spin it by hand.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22-ish.
Sure. Good job, big guy. We can tell someone's been watching The Vampire on Sesame Street.
The count?
Yep.
You illiterate. Don't mock Sesame Street. You don't know what you were missing. Probably shouldn't lubricate those, huh?
Yeah, they're not supposed to come apart. Does that one have a jam nut on it? Or do we need this nut?
We need that nut.
That's crap.
You're crap.
That discount parts you buy, Dad.
This is Moogs.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's the best.
Oh, I see it there. It's on the
It
boot.
says the Moog. See? Moog. Moog. Moog, moog, moog.
Mole.
Don't say Mo.
Stop.
I said Mo.
Stop.
Make sure we're not going to hydrolock that.
Okay, I was like, what are you doing?
Well, I started thinking about it. I'm like, we may have set ourselves up. You may have messed this up.
You have set yourself up for failure. I have done nothing.
Well, that's a consistent thing at least.
Exactly.
Is your truck in my way still?
Yep.
Oh, I've only asked you to move it twice now.
Yeah. Sorry for getting in the way of this truck coming out of the shop.
Shut up! That's not the point. Hound is not impressed by your shenanigans.
Hound isn't impressed by anybody's.
Let me clean that out right quick. It didn't really work.
It's not hot enough then.
Smells good.
I wonder if this is going to mark this well enough that we can see it, or if we should have taped it. Oh,
See
you
it?
can see it. There we go.
Oh, so you can see it. So it's not actually a problem.
Well, it's just black on black.
You just wanted it to be
This
a problem.
isn't. You're gonna have to count still.
Is it started? Let me know when you're at the right starting point. Where was the Chingadera?
That's one turn and it's already locked in. It's right here.
Okay.
See how that's
So
hard to
one?
see? That's crazy.
Well, it's because you're on the wrong side.
That's
It's
one.
kind of hard to see. With your hand in the way, especially. 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What do you mean, whoa?
Wasn't it 15?
No, we're at like 22. You think that's right?
Was it 22?
Yeah, because you said 21.
Oh, yeah. Where are we at now? 16? 17?
This is 16. This is going to be screwed up.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Why are we at 26?
I thought you remembered the
I
number.
think it's 22, actually.
This is why you write it down.
25, 24, 23. We'll call that close. It's got him to get in alignment anyway.
Yeah, but it's got to drive to town to get the alignment.
Your attitude is bad today, Dad.
Your attitude is bad today. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Feel it. The wrench jaw's flexing.
Which I don't get because we only buy the highest quality tools around here.
This one is Job Smart, which I'm pretty sure is made by Mac.
What?
No. All right.
Did Mac sells tools at Tractor Supply?
It rocks the 1,000-pound bench. It's probably tight.
That's the enough foot pounds. Alright, go put it in.
Somewhere there's a torque spec for this.
You need this.
I wish they would just stay on there and you didn't have to hold them. Oh, it does kind of.
They make a locking one. You should have to be talented enough, Dad. You know?
I think that's where the problem lies.
Is it shooting back out? What is that
I
noise?
don't know where it's going. I'm going to pretend I don't hear it.
It's probably.
Oh, yeah. I think I got it full.
Good job.
Because it's oozing out the side. Well, as you can see, we got Betty White all back together, got her lined up, got some new used tires on it, and you know, it only took 3 days when I hoped it would take 1. We put her back to work, putting out some hay bales for the half A's and the whole A's. And I'll let you decide which one that is. Anyway, if you like what we're doing, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And remember, until next time, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.